So we're going to take our nonfiction checklist, our editing checklist, and we're going to use it to make sure that my writing is the best it can be. So the first thing was, did I stay on topic? And it's talking about my habitat hike, it's talking about the pond that I saw, and then the cattails that I saw around the pond, and then a bird that I saw in the pond, and another bird I saw in the pond, and then finishing up by talking about how plants and animals work together in a habitat. So I would say, yes, I did stay on topic. The second item says, did I write true facts about my topic? And let's see. Yes, there is a pond at Red Pump Elementary, but here is some information that I learned while looking up what was going on with that man-made pond. Here is some information about what cattails can be used for. Here is talking about some behavior from the marsh wrens making the nests and how they try to attract the females. And then here I was talking about red-winged blackbirds and what they do. So yes, I did write true facts about my topic. The third item here says, did I write a hook or introduction? I used an introduction talking about one morning driving to Red Pump and it being really cold, and this was the beginning of my habitat hike. So yes, I used an introduction. The fourth item says, did I add nonfiction text features like labels, captions, and bold print? I do have a title here, I have a heading. These are kind of like a sidebar text, heading, sidebar text, photographs. But could I have used more? Could I have added the captions for my photographs here? Yes. So I think that is something that I could improve on. So I'm going to write here, can add more. That way I know that I can come back to that and actually improve on that. The next item is, did I begin each sentence with a capital letter? And one way that you can do this to double check to make sure that all of your sentences start with a capital letter is to just read your writing over again and double check. Make sure that you have a capital letter to start every sentence. And I did that, and yes, all of my sentences start with a capital letter. The next item here is, did I use good spacing? And since I typed mine, yes, I have good spacing. Spacing between my words, spacing between my sentences, I'm good here. The next one says, did I end each sentence with a punctuation mark? And again, just like with the capital letter, the best way to go about seeing if you did this is to read your writing again. And I did that, and yes, all of my sentences have a punctuation mark at the end. My next item is, did I try to use my best handwriting? Well, I typed it, so I didn't use handwriting at all. It's easy to read because I typed it, so I'm good there. My next item is, did I spell my sight words correctly? Another great thing about using a word processor like Microsoft Word, typing it out, is there is a spell check that automatically checks your spelling. Now, just because I don't see a bunch of squiggly underlined words does not mean that I spelled everything correctly. So the best thing to do is to read through your writing one more time and to make sure that all of your words are spelled to the best of your ability. And I did that, and I am okay. My next item here is, did I write a closing? And a closing is at the end, and it should remind the reader what he or she read. Mine talks about being a habitat hike and learning about the plants and animals and how they all seem to be working together. So yes, I did write a closing. The next item is, did I add neat illustrations? Neat as in, does the reader understand what I drew? I do have a couple of photographs, but that's it. Those are my only graphic aids, and I think I could have improved on that. Whether it's an illustration or a diagram or more photographs, I think I could definitely improve there. So I'm going to say can add more to remind myself to go back and do that. The last item on my checklist is, did I ask someone at home to reread my writing? And yes, I did. I had several people at my house read my writing, and they didn't see any glaring mistakes, any things that I should have added or changed. So yes, I did do that. So now that I've gone through my checklist, I'm going to look back over it. So where can I improve my writing? And it's these two pieces right here. Did I add nonfiction text features like labels, captions, and bold print? And did I add neat illustrations? And an illustration is also an informational text feature. It's a graphic aid. So the way I can improve on my writing is to increase the number of informational text features. So that's what I need to start working on. And when you check over your list, you'll be able to see where you can improve your writing, because perfection doesn't exist. Everything can be improved. And I found out how I can improve my writing.